Hey guys, welcome back to K-Mac Equestrian. Today's video is going to be a show vlog, and it's pretty exciting because it's Baron's first show in over a year. So, let's get started. Here we have wrapped Baron and got all his stuff on, and we are putting him in the trailer, and he actually really surprised me and walked right on the trailer, which is good for not having gone anywhere in a year. We got to the show and got him settled and everything, and then we started schooling. So first we flat schooled, which is what you'll see here. So then we schooled the jumps in the hunter ring, and he was a little unsure of those jumps, and at this point I didn't have my crop, which I normally jump Baron with a crop, so I followed somebody else so that way he could see that a horse went in front of him, and it just made it easier and he felt more comfortable jumping. Then I went and schooled the jumps in the jumper ring, and I had my crop for this, and he was much less hesitant out here, so I didn't follow anybody over any of the jumps because he wasn't as nervous about them. He didn't hesitate towards them. The videos you just saw were from Friday night, and this is from schooling Saturday morning. We got up and went and schooled the hunter ring first, just me, and he did really good. He wasn't super looky this time. He had already seen them all, so he was much better. I went out and schooled the jumper ring again one more time, just to make sure he wasn't super looky at anything, and again he was pretty good outside, so yeah. So we ended up tacking up a little bit too early to show, so here's a picture from when we were waiting to get on to warm up to show. We were just hanging out, waiting to get ready to get on. This is the video from our first hunt around, and we had an oops right here that you'll see. He stopped and then went forward and crashed the jump, but they put it back up and let me finish my course. So here's that. Obviously we didn't place in that one because we crashed through a jump, but here's the rest of that course. Also, I wanted to say that all of my hunter over fences classes were at the height of 2.6. Here's a video from our second hunter course, which was much better than our first hunter course, but we still took a couple late and misjudged a couple. But overall, it was much better, and we were 7th in this class. The video from our EC over fences. Again, we had a couple mistakes, but overall he was really good, and we were 7th in this class as well. We were supposed to trot that jump. We weren't supposed to trot this jump, but he wouldn't canter. So that's one of the mistakes we made. And then I did a hunter under saddle, which we didn't place in, but I was okay with that because he flatted the best he's ever flatted at a show, in my opinion. And then we also did an EC under saddle, which we were 5th in. And in the jumper ring, they had a schooling break before my division where you could school the jumps at height. So here we are schooling the jumps at the height of 2-3 for before our division. Changed into his red pad and red ear bonnet for jumpers. Here's the video from my first jumper class. This specific class was you jump clear on your course and then you do a timed jump off. And we went clear, so here's the video from the jump off. He did not want to make that right hand turn right there, but ultimately we were 2nd in this class. Here's the video from our second jump around. This one was an optimum time, so there was no jump off for this one. And we ended up pulling a rail, and so we didn't place in this class. Here you can see where we pulled a rail. It's on that jump down at the end. You'll see it fall, so yeah. So here's the videos from Sunday. We did not school him that morning, but this is from the schooling break before our division where you schooled the jumps at height. They moved the course around, and so we reschooled. On Sunday, I decided not to do any hunters and to do 2 different jumper divisions, so I did 2-3 and 2-6, so you'll see those. So here's my first 2-3 jumper course. This one was, again, you go clear on your first course and you do a jump off. We went clear, so here's the video from our jump off, and we were 3rd in this class. Here's the video from our second 2-3 jumper course, and again this one was an optimum time, but we ended up pulling 2 rails, but we still ended up 5th in the class, so here's where he pulled the second rail. I should have pushed and asked him to go, but I didn't, and so we took it late and pulled a rail. Here's our first round for the 2-6 jumpers. This was, again, you go clear in the first round and you do a jump off. And again, we went clear, so here's our jump off video, and we ended up 3rd in this class. Here's the video from our second 2-6 jumper course, and we didn't pull any rails this time. The only second jumper course I did this weekend without pulling a rail, and we ended up 5th in this class. Next 2 videos are from unloading and him rolling once we got home. Also, if you don't know about Baron, he can't roll all the way over, so he rolled on one side and here's him rolling on the other side. I just want to say I'm overall really impressed and happy with how well he behaved and overall just how the weekend went.